She was 19 when the world called it a scandal. Paris Hilton calls it what it really was, abuse. And now she's fighting back against AI deepfake exploitation on Capitol Hill. Paris Hilton returned to Capitol Hill on January 22, not as a celebrity seeking attention, but as a survivor demanding accountability, and as a mother confronting a future she fears is becoming more dangerous, not less. Standing beside Rep. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Hilton spoke in support of the Disrupt Explicit Forged Images and Non-Consensual Edits Act, known as the DEFIANCE Act, a proposed law that would finally give victims of AI-generated sexually explicit deepfakes the legal power to fight back. This wasn't abstract policy for Hilton. It was personal, painfully so. When I was 19, she said, her voice steady but resolute, a private, intimate video of me was shared with the world without my consent. The public called it a scandal. She called it what it truly was. It wasn't a scandal. It was abuse. At the time, there were no laws to shield her, no language sharp enough to describe what had happened. The internet was still young and already learning how to be cruel. Hilton, now 44, described how her trauma became entertainment, how her humiliation was monetized, how strangers laughed, pointed, and demanded silence. They didn't see a young woman who had been exploited, she said. They didn't see the panic, the shame, the fear. I lost control over my body, my reputation, my sense of safety. My self-worth was taken from me. For years, Hilton fought to reclaim what was stolen, and for a time she believed she had succeeded. Then came artificial intelligence. What happened to me then is happening now to millions of women and girls, she warned, but in a new and more terrifying way. Once, betrayal required proximity, someone you trusted, something real. Now, all it takes is a computer, a prompt, and a stranger's imagination. Hilton described deepfake pornography as an epidemic, one that spreads faster than the law can currently respond. If passed, the DEFIANCE Act would allow victims to sue both the creators and distributors of AI-generated explicit content. For Hilton, that protection cannot come too soon. She revealed that more than 100,000 explicit deepfake images of her exist online. None are real, none are consensual, and every time a new one appears, she said, the fear returns that someone somewhere is looking at it and believing it's true. No amount of money or lawyers can stop it, Hilton said. This is victimization at scale. It's happening to your daughters, your sisters, your friends. Her husband, Carter Riem, stood nearby as she spoke, but it was her daughter, just 2.5 years old, who loomed largest in Hilton's words. I would go to the ends of the earth to protect her, but I can't protect her from this. Not yet. According to Hilton, 1 in 8 girls will experience the harms of deepfake pornography, a statistic she called staggering. The result, she said, is a generation of women afraid to exist online, and sometimes afraid to exist at all. This isn't just about technology, she told lawmakers. It's about power. It's about using someone's likeness to humiliate them, silence them, strip them of dignity. Victims, she insisted, deserve more than apologies after the damage is done. We deserve justice. Hilton acknowledged her privilege, her platform, her access, her ability to be heard. Many victims, she said, have none of those things. When your image is violated, it doesn't disappear. It lives inside you. But so does your power. She ended her remarks not with glamour, but with clarity. I am Paris Hilton, a woman, a wife, a mom, a survivor. What was done to me was wrong, and I will keep telling the truth to protect every woman, every girl, every survivor, now and in the future.